Hello, I'm Dr. Young Lee, a medical oncologist practicing at Harvard Hospital in Baltimore, where I also serve as Chief of Oncology. Today I have with me CJ, Diane Corneliuson James, a metastatic breast cancer, a survivor, founder of METAvivor. Can you please share with us how your journey has been as a patient when you were first diagnosed with early stage breast cancer, therefore curable, and then when it became metastatic breast cancer?
You know, I noticed quite a difference between the time I was diagnosed with primary breast cancer and the time I metastasized. When I had primary breast cancer, it was interesting that there was support everywhere. I mean, you see there's rallies and there's runs and there's fundraisers and there's support programs, and you're almost bombarded with assistance. You have more assistance than you could possibly need or use. So it was a big surprise to me when I metastasized and I found there was virtually no assistance out there. And that is something that most metastatic breast cancer patients go through. I speak with and meet a lot of metastatic breast cancer patients, and they say, "Where's the support? There's nothing for me out there." And that is a very difficult transition for people who go from primary breast cancer to metastatic breast cancer.
So CJ, when you talk about support, can you help me to clarify what kind of support you're referring to?
When a person's newly diagnosed, they are desperate for information. That's what they're not finding. They go online and they find all this stuff about breast cancer that's not relevant. And if they look on these websites for metastatic breast cancer, there's frequently just a definition. You know, metastatic breast cancer has spread to non-adjacent parts of, parts of the body, and it is a terminal illness. You know, that's the definition that they will find, but they need so much more. And that's information that somebody else with the disease can give them. Metastatic breast cancer is such a different disease, really. People with primary breast cancer and the support programs and conferences for primary breast cancer, it's all about the breast. It is breast cancer. But when your cancer has metastasized, you're worried about cancer in your bones and in your lung and your liver and your brain and other areas. And so you don't have a commonality really with the other people with breast cancer. And in the support programs that you go to, the slogans that they come up with, everything there, we don't associate with those. We no longer associate with the group, with the population that's pink. And the breast cancer community, they're very focused on early detection and prevention. Those are also irrelevant to us. So I think there's not a commonality there, and we do feel very isolated. And it's difficult for us to get support. If we go to the support group meetings, even their discussion topics are different than ours. We're wanting to talk about what to do now that our liver has been impacted. And that is very foreign to the people in the primary breast cancer community. So it's almost like it's a completely different disease. In reality, we associate far more with other people with other cancers that have already metastasized, because they are dealing with exactly the same thing we're dealing with. They're dealing with a terminal illness. They're dealing with a cancer that is spreading to different parts of their body, and they never know where it'll go next. And they have all the same issues that we have. So we do associate much more with them than we do with the breast cancer community.